What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to do a very quick match review, match reaction and match analysis of the FA Cup 5th round match between Peterborough United and Manchester City in the FA Cup, which Manchester City have won by 2-0, which sees Manchester City head through to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup and Peterborough exit the competition. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 25k subscribers, now less than 700 subs away from 23k, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too, if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Once more, aiming for 100 likes. That's the like goal. If we could hit that, that would be brilliant. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you made overall of this performance from Manchester City in the comments below. Without further ado, let's crack on with this video and let's speak about this game. So we'll speak about the first half first, from a performance for both Peterborough and Manchester City. Now, I thought Peterborough's approach to the game, obviously Man City having all the possession. I think it was 77% possession in the first half. At times it was 85% possession for Manchester City. Yeah, Manchester City were getting into some really lively, really good positions. Yeah, and then just at that final moment, weren't sorting their feet out properly. They weren't connecting with their shots. And it was all just very poor from Manchester City. They were hitting shots with the outside of the foot. They were going high and wide. Some shots were just drifting past the post. We wasn't challenging the goalkeeper anywhere near enough. And Peterborough seemed like defensively pretty solid for a team sitting bottom of the championship. And I mean this as no disrespect. Manchester City should be able to, with the team that we've put out there, be able to turn up and show the quality, get 4 or 5 shots on target and put a couple of them away. So we're in a position where we're not having to think we may be exiting out the competition. There may be a massive upset going on here. And at half time, I'm not saying these thoughts were crossing my mind, but what I am saying is that Peterborough were well in the game. Their game plan was working and Manchester City's wasn't. And Peterborough's plan was to frustrate Manchester City. And to be fair, if they're clinical in front of goal, I've criticised City for not being clinical in front of goal. Peterborough had a couple of really good opportunities, in particular a really low shot, well saved by Ederson. 1 or 2 of them go away and Man City would have been in serious bother. So Peterborough's game plan working to a T in the first half. Manchester City had plenty to ponder going into the second half. And then for the first 15 minutes of the second half, City didn't seem to have seemed like they'd sorted it out. They looked so lackadaisical. They looked really poor. I watched Manchester City every single game, so I can comment, and I can comment on the style of play and how they approach games. Now, I'm always looking for City first 10-15 minutes, not only in the first half, but of the second half as well, to really put your opposition on the back foot. Go out there and really try and score that goal. We've seen to, over the last 2 or 3 games, go with the more patient build-up to a game. We've already been punished by Tottenham Hotspur for this approach. And I want the ruthless, relentless Manchester City back, where we just take the game to the team, get a shot away in the first 5-10 minutes, put it on target, score a goal and see where we can go from there. It just doesn't seem to be in our game right now, which is what's causing me a little bit of a concern. But there are some positives to Manchester City. It's the second consecutive game that we've had where we have kept a clean sheet, and Ederson made some really good saves, and actually we looked fairly comfortable at the back as well, which is a really good position for us to be in heading into the Manchester derby, because defensively now I'm not that concerned about the derby. It's offensively and what we're doing, and we seem to just be in a position where we work the ball out wide. We're excellent at getting the ball out wide. We're excellent at getting corners. We had 10 corners in this game. surely Manchester City in training are working on what they can do from set pieces, from corners and from crosses in wide positions, because we're excellent at getting there. And if we can sort out some brilliant balls into the box that challenge the play. I mean, albeit our players aren't physically the most scariest players, they're not the tallest, they're not the most powerful of players. Look for precision. Great balls into the box, to the feet, directly to the head. We're more than capable of doing that, and we had the quality out there for the team for this Peterborough game as well, for us to go out there, and we wasn't showing that quality. Thankfully, 60 minutes in, Riyad Mahrez did show that quality, poking it through the defender's legs. I think it was Carson's legs he poked it through. It blindsided the goalkeeper. He's had nothing to do all game other than take goal kicks, and he can't get down quick enough, and Riyad Mahrez tucked it away with a very cool, very nice finish there for Manchester City. It was good build-up play from City as well, and we thankfully found the first goal, and I think that's so crucial to Manchester City's gameplay, is who can find that first goal. We're going back to last season and all the successes that we had. It's getting to a point where it's who scores first. It identifies as the team that more than likely goes on to win the game, and so that's why I said it's so important that City look for that goal early on rather than being patient, because if a team has quality and can punish you, and Peterborough could have punished us in this game, this could have been a lot different. As it was, we found that first goal, which is brilliant. It's a well taken goal by Riyad Mahrez, and what I was really happy with is City continued to push to look for the second goal, which we managed to find as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'm delighted that Jack Grealish is the man that went and got that goal. He needed that for his confidence. It's a brilliant ball over the top from Phil Foden. He got my JSGC man of the match second half. He was brilliant in central midfield, and it's something I'd like to see more of Phil Foden in the Premier League. He plays a lot of games either as the false nine or out on the left hand side. I'd like to see him play as a central midfielder. If Bernardo Silva feels like he needs a rest, get Phil Foden in there, and Jack Grealish, hopefully that'll do him the world of good, getting confidence that he can start to maybe have a look at that left wing position for Manchester City as potentially being his if he wants to take that opportunity, because we can just drop Foden into the middle if that is the case, and Mahrez go on one wing and Grealish goes on the other, and then you've got Raheem Sterling competing across all three areas up front. With so many games, so much rotation, there's plenty of minutes and plenty of starts there available for anybody that does want them. But that role for Phil Foden, I thought, suited him. He got my JSGC man of the match. It's a brilliant ball over the top. It's a brilliant touch from Jack Grealish, takes it beyond the keeper, and the position that City put themselves in, Jack Grealish is left with a really simple, straightforward finish to put it into the back of the net to double Manchester City's lead, to ensure that Manchester City won this game by 2-0, and hopefully now this means Jack Grealish can push on. And I'm delighted to say that this is exactly what I said in my preview. It was my betting tip, Jack Grealish to score anytime. I fancied him for a goal. He went out there and got it, and I am delighted for him. Like I said, hopefully he can really push on from there. Will Grealish start in the derby? I think that's the big question now. Elsewhere, we could have had a third. Aymeric Laporte, I don't know in the dying seconds of the game how he missed. Headed back across from John Stones, who I thought was brilliant for City when he came on. And bar one misplaced pass from Laporte, I thought he was brilliant for City as well when he came on. I wouldn't rule out both of them potentially starting in the derby. I wouldn't rule out potentially seeing Stones going in at right back and seeing Dias and Laporte starting as our two centre-backs and Cancelo on the left-hand side. I wouldn't rule out seeing that happen, if I'm completely honest. How we didn't make it 3, I don't know, with Laporte missing there. Fernandinho was waiting, he was queuing up to put it in, and it never happened. There we go, it's a 2-0 victory, and on paper it shows that City weren't at their best, but we got the job done, and that's exactly what happened in this game. City weren't at their best. There's plenty for us to improve on. Work on our crossing, work on our finishing in front of goal, and push on there for the Manchester derby. But we're at a point in the season where we just need wins, and I don't care if we win a game 1-0 or 11-0. I just care about winning the games, and we've done enough to win this game to get to the quarter-final. That's the aim. We await to see who we get in the quarter-finals. The draw is on Thursday evening. I think it's before the game between Everton and Bournemouth. It could be after, I'm not too sure. It's on Thursday during the coverage of that game. So we'll find out who we get in the quarter-finals, and we can sit back, relax, and see who we get instead. But for our oppositions, Peterborough United, I want to wish them the very best of luck for the rest of the season. Sitting in bottom of the Championship, they've got a lot of work to do to try and get out of that, and hopefully they can stay up in the Championship. We'll see if they can, so I'm wishing them the very best of luck there. And by half time, it was proper squeaky bum time for Manchester City, so fair credit there to Peterborough. They executed their game plan very well. They made life very difficult, and I think that may be a direction they look for in the Championship. Make them difficult to beat, make them difficult to break down. If they can show a clinical edge in front of goal, and they could have had 2 or 3 goals in this game, really, Peterborough, if they did show that clinical edge, then yeah, this could have been a completely different story. But like I said, wishing them the very best of luck. So there we go. They've been my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Aiming for 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Less than 700 subs away from 23k subscribers. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Plenty more Manchester City and football content to come. We've got all the big build up to the Manchester derby this weekend, as well as a live watch along coverage of that game, so subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. On a last note, I apologise for the lighting reflected in my glasses and everything. I just wanted to get this video out there for you guys as quickly as possible. So this is my live stream setup. I tend to have my camera angle more rotated that way, and it means I have to sort everything out. I just want to get this out for you guys as quickly as possible with all my thoughts, so I'm going to go and edit this up and get this out for you guys. So I'll see you soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.